When it comes to budgeting, most people focus on how much money is coming in. But what if I told you the real key to financial freedom is budgeting around your priorities, not your paycheck? Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to see your finances in a whole new light. Here's the thing. Budgeting around paychecks often leads to living paycheck to paycheck. And if that's how you're thinking about money, it's easy to feel stuck in a never-ending cycle. But there's a smarter way. Instead of focusing on what's coming in, focus on what's most important to you and prioritize that. You see, many of us are programmed to think that budgeting means cutting back, but that's not it. It's about aligning your spending with your values. When you budget around your priorities, everything else falls into place. And that's exactly what I've learned after years of managing my own finances and helping others do the same. It's a shift in mindset that changes everything. So, how do you actually budget around priorities? First, you need to define what's non-negotiable. What are the things that truly matter to you? For me, it's always been things like health, personal growth, and making memories with family. Once you've figured out those key priorities, the next step is to allocate a percentage of your income to each one. This method works better than trying to squeeze things into your paycheck because it forces you to be intentional with your spending. Instead of just saving what's left over after expenses, you actively set aside money for what's important. And here's a powerful truth I've learned. When you spend money on what truly aligns with your values, you start feeling more fulfilled, not deprived. Now, I want you to think about this. What if you could put more money towards the things that matter most without feeling guilty? This is where the real magic happens. You can cut down on unnecessary expenses, but still have room for things that actually bring you joy and fulfillment. But here's the catch. This isn't about living frugally. It's about living intentionally. Instead of trimming everything down to the bare minimum, you're deciding where your money goes based on what matters to you, not just what's left over at the end of the month. And before you say, "But my paycheck is too small to do that," let me tell you, I've been there. I've had months where the paycheck didn't stretch as far as I wanted. But when I started prioritizing what mattered most, I found a way to make it work. You don't have to have a massive salary to start budgeting this way. It's all about being intentional with the resources you have. Now, you might be wondering, how do I make sure my priorities actually get funded? The key is consistency. Every month, set aside a specific percentage of your income for your priorities. And as you get more comfortable with this method, you can start adjusting your budget as your priorities shift. If you're still sticking to a paycheck-based budget, you're missing out on the true potential of your finances. The difference is huge. When you start budgeting around priorities, you're creating a lifestyle where money works for you instead of you working for it. By the way, if you found value in this, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. My content is built around giving you straightforward, actionable tips without any hidden incentives like affiliate commissions. If you want to get more of this kind of unfiltered, valuable information, you know where to find me. Thanks for watching.